is the 4th of July. Y'all, it is hot out here. I am in Texas. And it is hot. About to go into H-E-B. Now, I've never eaten crawfish. But this looks like they're serving lobster. Give me 1 second, y'all. How are you? I'm sorry?
I can help with anything?
I'm just looking. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've never had crawfish, and today is not the day. Okay? I just spent a bunch of money. I just spent a lot. I just spent money. Not a bunch. A bunch is relative. By the way, we're about to get into the downloads about scarcity. Scarcity energies, scarcity mindset, scarcity consciousness. It bubbled up right there a little bit. I just spent a lot of money. A lot is relative. We're about to get into it in this content piece. Dear Divine Evolution, sincerely, Ashley, one. We are one. The divine manifested in infinite ways. Like I was saying, I haven't had crawfish, crayfish, and today is not the day. Okay, I thought that table outside of H-E-B was like for the holidays, the festive thing where you get like samples of crawfish, lobster. Like, no, baby, this cause. Okay, we got the register right here. You don't even have to go inside to pay. I'm like, man. At Kroger's, they had a Coca-Cola tent set up. And I think they were giving away little free cans of Coca-Cola. I did not stop because I was like, I don't really need Coca-Cola. Not today. So I didn't stop. But they were giving away free Coca-Cola items in front of Kroger's. So I thought, I stumbled across a free crawfish bowl in front of H-E-B. They said, no, you got to pay for this. Like, I don't mind, but I just bought my groceries at Kroger and I really spent what I needed to spend today. So I don't need to buy no crawfish. I don't want to feel guilty or pressure. It's like back in the day before I self-advocated, before my spiritual awakening, before I was self-advocating, I probably felt embarrassed. Like, oh yeah, can I get a half a pound of the crawfish? It's only $5, Ashley. No, we don't want to spend that $5 on crawfish today. And we've never even had crawfish. We don't even know what it's going to taste like. We don't know if we got to cook this. We don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now I self-advocate. I was like, no, I'm just looking. And I saw that cash register set up. I saw the menu prices. I was like, shoot, not today. Not today. Not today. I would help myself to a free sample, but that's not what they were doing out there. I'm not upset. So I got some really cool downloads. We're about to get into it on this 4th of July content. Peace. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. My name is Ashley. I am a channel for the divine. We all truly are. We're remembering this. Our essence and fundamental nature is we are the divine in evolution. We are infinite energies manifested in every now moment, every 0 point moment, every divine moment as an expression of the divine. Allah, Shekinah, Karm Source, Hashem, Brahma, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. Allah, Shekinah, Karm Source, Hashem, Brahma, the Most High, the divine learning itself, loving on itself, growing and evolving with itself as itself. Now, we're going to talk about the Founding Fathers, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington. It is the 4th of July, so these downloads are so proper. And I'm going to wait till we get home, but I'll go ahead and mention it right now. I'll link below in the description of this video within the Ashley-Nicole music catalog. My podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I also have a sister brother podcast. It's called Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. It's available to stream free on YouTube for free. Subscribe with the notification bell. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. I channel downloads, I channel correspondence from the Galactic Federation of Light. Looking at this candy, knowing good advice, I don't need any more sweets from the Galactic Federation of Light. They assist with keeping in harmony and divine evolution within dimensions of divine evolution that we know as the galactic creation of the stars, cosmos, which is one with all dimensions of galactic, all dimensions of the divine. I channeled that galactic creation as we perceive it as stars, cosmos, planets, beings, different races, species of beings, and divine evolution. This is just a dimension, an iota of the divine, or the infinite paradigms, the infinite dimensions of the divine. I'm going to link below Humans Ashamed of Being Human, plus Galactic Creation. It's the Kingdom Things podcast installment where I channeled this. Excuse me. Our existence being a manifestation of our soul, every dimension of us being a manifestation of our soul. One tandem with infinite potentials. And the galactic creation being iota, a dimension of infinite potentials, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. The infinite dimensions within and beyond God, Allah, Shekinah, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. There are a lot of people in here. My camera's all out. Blessings of wellness, divine evolution. What was I about to say? I'm going to link below the Kingdom Things podcast installment where I channeled the Galactic Federation of Light. And they were like, it's linked below in the description of this video, and they were like, the founding fathers. I'm going to save it for later when we're outside celebrating the 4th with our food, our libations. Thank you. Our food, our libations. I'm going to save the download. Link below, Galactic Federation of Light. Regards to our founding fathers, the United States of America, founding fathers, which is one with all countries, all dimensions of divine evolution. Thank you. All right. I would love to celebrate 4th of July with my neighborhood. I really want to be in bed. I was pondering through the inner space. You know, y'all know whenever we ponder through the inner space, it's really multidimensional communications with the ethers, God, the divine, the cosmos, the universes. Whatever we perceive through our internal and external communications is divinely orchestrated for our soul growth, or to grow and evolve us into our next now moments. We pray, greater conscious awareness, greater conscious embodiment of the wellness, balance, limitless potentials in which we've always only been, through celestial, galactic, oneness, unity, Christ consciousness, and infinite other paradigms beyond our synaptical understanding. I was pondering through the inner space. I'm like, when is my neighborhood going to celebrate, start popping fireworks? And I looked it up online, and like close by, there's like, it's close enough. Shoot, they're doing a firework at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're doing a fireworks show. It's close enough to where if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, I can see it from my neighborhood, from my driveway. If they're doing how they're supposed to do, I should be able to see it from my driveway. It starts at 9 p.m. I'm like, it's cutting it close. I need to be in the bed like a bit earlier. Prayer, meditation, be up in the morning. Prayer, meditation, post my podcast daily clips, be able to move in a more slower, symphonic, universal, rhythmic motion, not be stressed out whether or not I'm going to be where I need to be on time, take care of myself, eat breakfast, feed my pup Hazel, take her for her morning walk, take us for our morning walk, let us go on our morning walk. So if I'm going to do all that, I don't think I can stay up for this fireworks show at 9 p.m. More, like, I'm about to go get my sparklers, and I'm finna celebrate the way, is conducive to my evolutionary journey at this moment. Let's go pick up some sparklers from the fireworks stand around the corner. And the sun goes down at 8:30. All right, and I feel like I'm gonna be in the bed by then. Like I'm gonna be on my way to the bed by then, by 8:30. Anyways, let's go pick up our sparklers. But first, let's peep our 4th of July spread. I am gonna make a 4th of July summer salad. I'm gonna post this in my Magic Meals cooking show catalog. I'm gonna link it below in the description of this video. We'll do our chicken and fruit summer salad, 4th of July celebration summer salad. I'm not gonna make that today on the 4th of July. I'm making it in a couple days. the spread we got today, y'all. There's dimensions of myself that are embarrassed that I got this at a reduced rate. But y'all, I'd be up in Kroger's and I'd be you know, I keep my eye open for the reduced rate items at Kroger's. And I have the BTW, I have the light off. I'm atoning for parts of the dimensions that are like scarcity mindset. Cause baby, it's hot, it's the summer, it's Texas, there's that part, and then it's hot. So like I kind of like, I don't want the lights beaming down. Like, baby, I just came in from the heat, from the sun. The lights on, all heavy. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be hot under the lights. When I just came in from the sun, the heat, the sun. So our 4th of July spread, we got some chicken wings, y'all, at a reduced rate. Regular price was $17.99. It's a reduced rate because I think they needed to move them out the store. Because, you know, it's the 4th of July platter thing. So all the things that, you know, hadn't sold yet, they went ahead and knocked down the price on them. So I got these wings, these fried chicken wings, some ranch. I'm going to clean off these little cherry tomatoes, so I will eat these. I don't know if they do that in the store. I don't know if they wash them in the store, so I'll make sure I wash them because I will eat these cherry tomatoes. The celery, I think I'm going to throw them back by the pond in the back of the house for the animals, the ducks and rabbits that might want to eat these celery sticks, because I don't. Okay. I don't want to eat the celery sticks. So we have our chicken wings. We have our potato salad. Yes, it's also reduced rate. Red skin potato salad. We have our buffalo sauce. This is not buffalo sauce. This is our barbecue sauce. We have some barbecue sauce. Have some tortillas in the refrigerator that need to be eaten. So we're going to warm those up with our wings, buffalo sauce, red skin potato salad. What else do we have? Oh, for dessert, we have ice cream and cinnamon Danish cherry surprise strudel thing. Yeah, let's go pick up our sparklers. All right, y'all, we walked and fed Hazel. We ran to go get sprinklers. We put our chicken wings in the oven, washed off our cherry tomatoes because we will be eating these cherry tomatoes from the chicken wing platter. Tossed the celery and one large carrot that I had in the refrigerator. I tossed it in the back by the pond. Hopefully some ducks, furs, rabbits, something will eat those vegetables that I wasn't gonna eat. Let's make our plate, and we're gonna talk about the download, about our founding fathers of the United States of America. This is our the United States of America, our 250th birthday anniversary. Young country. And it's remembering again, all places, spaces, realms, dimensions are truly one. We are the divine in evolution, and everywhere we perceive ourselves, we are the divine in evolution. We are being the divine in evolution to perceive ourselves in evolution in infinite ways, from our conscious awareness of who we are in every moment, and then heightened conscious beings, dimensions, realms, energies, species, galaxies, universes, and paradigms beyond our synaptical understanding, observing themselves as well as us to garner wisdoms in divine evolution or remembrance of how we're one in divine evolution and infinite paradigms beyond our synaptical understanding. Say this to say, like, let's start with like growing up in the States, going to public schools. Let me go grab some chicken wings, a few chicken wings. Actually, I'll just bring them over here. Going to public schools and saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Understand all of our incantations. They weave reality. They manifest our evolution. We're weaving reality. We're manifesting evolution. So my older sister, she's always protested against saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Like when she was in like elementary school and middle school, she's like, I'm not saying that. Because, public schools, it's a morning ritual. We stand up, morning ritual, we stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance. We recite the Pledge of Allegiance in school. My older sister was like, I am not doing this. So she's always been on that curve. Myself, I stood up and I said it. And this morning, I've atoned with this before. Well, we no longer want to bind our spirits to limitation or the illusion of limitation or finite. Remembering that we are infinite energies. And everywhere that we manifest, we're having an experience. We're existing, we're evolving to be the divine evolution, infinite dimensions in evolution. We no longer want to tie our spirits, our energies to an inverted perspective of ourselves or thinking we're the finite. And one day, maybe someday, we'll learn more about the infinite. No, we are the infinite. And we're having this experience in our every now moment, manifesting and perceiving ourselves to how we perceive ourselves to be, who we perceive ourselves to be the divine evolution. Simultaneously, yes, we are awakening from an amnesiatic soul slumber where we identified as finite or lack or limitation, getting back to the scarcity consciousness, no longer perpetuating the illusion of separation from the divine or the illusion of not being infinite portals. All beings, all things are infinite portals of divine evolution. Our thought patterns, our frequencies shape and evolve the way we exist, the way we be, the way we manifest in every moment. We get to water well thoughts. We get to raise our vibrations by my call to action, by sitting with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness, as well as greater conscious embodiment of my limitless wellness, balance, potentials? Wait for the answers because they will come. Your lingo with the universe is most likely unique to yourself. More than more, validate yourself in your knowings, so you become more confident to blossom back into divine remembrance. The fact that we've always been infinite. We were experiencing a state of awareness where we perceived ourselves one with this linear space-time paradigm, evolutionary journey, existence that was illusionarily separate from the divine or our infinite limitless potentials. We've always been one with the divine, our infinite limitless potentials. Back to our founding fathers. Give me 1 second, y'all. So our founding fathers, like Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, being guided to say John Adams. John Adams. You're welcome, likewise. John Adams. And there are many more. John Hancock. You know, a lot of the men that signed the Declaration of Independence, and then some men that were behind the scenes that didn't. Some men that were behind the scenes and which didn't sign the Declaration of Independence. Some men, some beings. Being guided to say beings because our perspective, perception of being just human, is our perception due to how our energy frequency vibrates and our conscious awareness of ourselves or of evolution. Other spectrums of the light spectrum, I'm another being. I'm not a human being, but I'm a different being. Other dimensions of the spectrum, I'm not in Texas. I'm a different dimension of divine evolution. I said to say, I was guided to say humans and other beings in which didn't sign the Declaration of Independence. Still one with divine evolution, still one with the co-creation of the manifestation that is the United States of America. The founding fathers, such as Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, George Washington, they were asked, this quickly turned into a mukbang. We got our wings, our potato salad, some sauces, cherry tomatoes. They were asked if they were going to raise America to be remembered. As these founding fathers, they were Masons, they were Freemasons. So they had wisdoms and divine remembrances as far as esoteric knowledge of our form beyond the way we perceive ourselves in this dimensionality of existence, or more of our limitless potentials. Multidimensionality. The founding fathers were asked, See if we go. Whenever we have inner ponderings, you know, strong presence on our heart space, soul space, we're now more aware that we're communicating with the universes, right? And sometimes, like back before, you know, I was more conscious than what I am now. I speak wellness. I know the way that I remember myself, remember perceiving myself. I'm higher timeline embodiments and what, you know, I'm more abundant, more remembered than I remember perceiving myself in you know, in the linear space-time paradigm past, right? Because all is truly here and now. We know this through quantum physics and soul remembrance. All is truly here and now. So, you know, whenever I had inner ponderings and epiphanies, and, you know, I would agree to stuff in my inner space, I wasn't so consciously aware. Now I say I was aware that I was assisting with shaping reality, my evolution, the evolution of all beings, all things. So when I got this download from the Galactic Federation of Light, again, I put it in the Kingdom Things podcast installment, link below in the description of this video. Galactic Federation of Light is in the title. So I'm linking a couple episodes below. Galactic Federation of Light is in the title of this installment I'm referring to in this moment. So I was like, so the Galactic Federation of Light, they channeled through, in that podcast, that installment, they're like, hey, the founding fathers of the United States of America, they had a choice. Are y'all gonna raise the country to be remembered and aligned with esoteric knowledges and wisdoms of y'all's multidimensional infinite nature? Or, oh, I just got a download. Divine Revelation Alert. Ooh. Divine Revelation Alert. Whoa. And this is going to help us forgive ourselves. Forgive the they and them, which is truly one with our energy. You know, everything that manifests in our reality is a manifestation of our energy. Forgive the they and them. I just got an internal epiphany, divine revelation, understanding. Because I was like, I got in this link below, the Kingdom Things podcast, I got the Divine Revelation channel, the Galactic Federation of Light. Hey, y'all's founding fathers of the United States of America, they had a choice whether or not they were going to raise the colonies, America, the United States of America, to be remembered into y'all's multidimensionality. Or more of y'all's limitless nature, more of y'all's multidimensional nature. Limitless, put a question mark on it. Like, that's like, okay, yeah, more different, not even necessarily more, but different than who we perceive ourselves to be now. So the founding fathers of the USA, they decided, no, we're not going to raise the colonies, the country. We have Welch's Rosé, sparkling rosé. It's juice, cocktail juice, sparkling cocktail juice. The founding fathers are like, no, we're not going to, they chose not to raise a multidimensional, different than how we perceive ourselves now. Now we perceive like, oh, we've been lied to. We're not, you know, we're more than who we've been told we are. Snap, 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 snaps. Let's be in gratitude, because this divine revelation is like, hey, if y'all would have been rose and reared the United States of America, the colonies that turned into the United States of America, if y'all would have been rose and reared off the members of y'all's multidimensionality, y'all were still in a low vibrational octane of divine evolution, where y'all would have had warring and imbalances. I mean, you got to say infidelities, or we would have believed in lack and finite instead of remembering that we're limitless, being fidelis to our divine limitless nature. Ooh, divine revelation alert. So y'all still would have been in a lack octane of reality, because that's just what we were. We were frequencies that were mirroring to divine evolutions, dimensions of divine evolution, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High, divine revelation alert, y'all. To help Shekinah, the divine, grow and evolve to more wellness, more balance, more remembrance of our unity, the celestial galactic unity, Christ consciousness. Wow. I never proceeded like this. Like, we just thought, oh, if we were told who we were, we'd be in a utopia. Now, we no longer have to mirror back imbalances. And I also channeled You won't say nothing. No, nothing. I also channeled that. You're welcome, thank you. I also channeled that we are the great below. Like left, right, up, down. It doesn't have any true innate quality or meaning. What gives every dimension meaning is our perspective, perception of whatever we're perceiving. I need a cup. So I channel these beings of the beings of the great beyond. Is what they said to call them. And these beings of the great beyond, again, I channeled them in the podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast. Link below in the description of this video, this installment. They're like, yeah, we're the far beyond. Or we're dimensions well beyond your synaptical understanding of reality. So just call us the far beyond. But y'all are the great below. Meaning don't disparage your dimensionality. Be the wisdoms to be the wellness, to be the balance from your dimensionality and sociality. Wow, Welch's. This literally tastes like rosé, but like it's not, there's no alcohol in it. Cool. So I was driving, when I was driving to HEB a moment ago, like I had the understanding, like as we raise in frequency, our relationship with infinite things are going to change as we continue to raise in frequency. Our relationship with infinite things are going to change, including our relationship with food. It's like I've used food as a way to regulate my energy. Instead of wanting to do something take part in activities that aren't the best for my wellness and best for my wellness and health and divine evolution, I'll eat. Now I got the cooking show, and y'all know, and if you don't know, now you know. I pray to strengthen my relationship with food that is more well and balanced, more divinely aligned. With divine remembrance is universally aligned, universally signed for the uplifting regeneration of all things, the celestial galactic oneness unity consciousness. Being guided to talk about this because when I was on the way to HEB, I was having an internal dialogue or epiphanies. It's like, as you become more high frequency as a collective, like, how do y'all want to experience food? All right. Would you stay more dense just so you could eat food? And I think I accidentally said yes when I was driving. So I started talking to this just like the founder of others. The universes, the Galactic Federation said we pushed on their spirit hard, so they understood what we were saying. They understood. So they understood we were asking how they were going to raise a colony. We forgive. Because we are who we are to uplift who we are. It's like y'all would have been more, remember that y'all multidimensional beings, but y'all still would have most likely been a warring multidimensional collective. Transcendence, no thank you. It's been a wellness, to be balanced. Wisdoms from war to be world peace. Perpetuate peace. So I was driving to HEB, and I think I actually said, I'm being told, like, would you stay dense just so you can enjoy food? No, I don't want to do that. I thought I was saying, hey, let's raise in vibration. That's also a valid way to do food, in a way that food shouldn't taste bad, or we shouldn't have negative projections of the food just because we're raising in vibration. Yes, you know, how we want to partake of food, that should be our journeys to contribute to the evolution of all things. You know, authentic journeys to contribute to the evolution of all things. Which it already is all over the planet. It's to be the wellness. To be no death, no disease, no war, no ephemeral peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. This is a prophecy I channeled into my podcast. By the year 2033, we will be more consciously aware that we are infinite energies, having multidimensional beings of the cosmos, of divine evolution. Experience to assist with the evolution of all things, the infinite dimensions within and beyond. God, Allah, Shekinah, Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. It's already done. We're actually aligning to perspective, perceptions, energetic embodiments, where this is the way of existence, being the wisdoms from our evolution to no longer perpetuate imbalances. It already exists. Excuse me, y'all. It already exists. We get to relax into love and allow ourselves to align with the perception of ourselves, of the self, divine evolution, infinite dimensions within and beyond our understandings. It's not the understandings. To be the wellness, balance, wisdoms from our experience. Our evolution. So we forgive ourselves. All in my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole, as well as Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment. It's a lot of atoning or asking about the self, the inner space, to channel ancestral forces, healing wisdoms and frequencies, to help us understand ourselves and remember. Again, say to yourself every day, ask yourself, hey soul, hey self, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness as well as greater conscious embodiment of our limitless potentials? Remember that we've always been wellness and balance. I'm gonna finish my plate. And we're gonna get some clips of me sitting outside with the sparklers to close out this content offering. I'm channel for the divine. Channel healing frequencies into my podcast. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. Again, Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment is available to stream on YouTube. I'm also an author. I channeled. It's been a part of my evolutionary journey. So, hey, Ashley, I'm going to channel these books through you, to help you remember the remembrance that all beings, all things have always been divine, limitless, wellness, balance. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts, Asia's story. First book being Coming Home, the story of Asia. Excuse me, y'all. Followed by the story of Asia, I'm Home. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets, her divine counterpart. In the hallway of her school, Manhattan Prep, she goes through a lot of experiences which help grow and evolve her back into conscious awareness that she has always been one with all beings, all things. All beings, all things have always been one. Wellness and balance. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is My Other Half. My Other Half is analogous to dimensions of infinite dimensions of our existential fundamental nature. One energy manifests as two beings over many lifetimes, many paradigms of human beings of planet Earth. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. They will do so, which lifetime, under which circumstances. The books are prophetic. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available to purchase in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing digital downloads, it's 3 separate downloads, $9.99 plus tax per book. The collection, all 3 books, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, is $29.97 plus tax. If you're doing paperback copies mailed to your home, the first 2 books, Coming Home, the Story of Asya, followed by the Story of Asya, I Am Home, is in 1 paperback binding, priced at $19.99 plus tax plus shipping and handling. The third book, My Other Half, is priced at $9.99 plus tax plus shipping and handling. It's more than more, $29.98 plus tax plus shipping and handling. For the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, 2 paperback bindings mailed to your home. The links are specified below between digital downloads or paperback copies. We also have audiobook style, Coming Home, the Story of Asya, followed by the Story of Asya, I Am Home, is available to stream within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips YouTube catalog. Link below in the description of this video. Subscribe to this channel, Ashley-Nicole Music. Hit the notification bell. I'm working on my last album. It's been a part of my journey of divine evolution. Growing and evolving into new embodiments of the soul, or divine evolution, or my highest timeline potentials to be everything that the divine brought me into procreation, co-creation to be, to assist with the upliftment, remembrance, regeneration of the unity, the celestial galactic oneness, unity, Christ consciousnness, in which all beings, all things are, is, to assist with this. All of my music, my albums are within the playlist section of Ashley-Nicole Music here on YouTube. I'm gonna, soon enough, I was requested to do by the Soul Space. I was requested to do, because I've grown and evolved in the way I was making music before. My spiritual awakening. It's not the way I make music now, channel music now, as I've raised in vibration. So I'm gonna do a content piece on all the songs that I co-created, procreated, channeled before my awakening, so I can share. I can heal through it, atone through the energies, to help grow and evolve into more wellness and balance. This has come to the channel soon enough. Hope it helps you grow and evolve your dimensionality of divine evolution, which you are, truly 10 and 1 with all beings, all things. We are 1. My animated series, Asya Story, the animated series, is available to stream AP short stories on YouTube for free. Is at this time. My author's YouTube channel, AP Short Stories on YouTube, Asya's animated series, link below in the description of this video. Before we roll into an episode of Asya's Story, I'm gonna mention Out of the Box. It's my live series, which is available to stream here. Excuse me, y'all. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube playlist section. You'll see my live series Out of the Box. It's synonymous to what we're all going through, awakening to the remembrance that we are limitless, we are divine, we are the divine, or infinite potentials in unity and wellness and balance. Again, Out of the Box is available to stream here. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube playlist section. I also have my intuitive dancing show, Dancery, available, a workout show where we intuitively dance to my catalog, music catalog. We enjoy ourselves, we move our bodies, we connect with our inner space of the divine, the oneness in which all beings, all things are, because it is intuitive dancing. I think we covered everything. I love you, love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. One more thing, Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. My cooking show is available to stream on YouTube, link below. Self-love is the best love, because we are loving our truest truths in the way that we love on ourselves internally and externally, by remembering everything we experience is a dimension of the divine in which we're one with, asking for the wisdoms from our experience, our evolution, to be the wellness, to be the balance from our evolution. Self-love is the best love, because As we love on ourselves, we're loving and pouring love into all beings, all things. To remember that we are unity, we are wellness, we are balance, we are limitless. See y'all later. Bye. Ouch! Whoa! I don't remember them burning like that, all quickly and swiftly. It hit my hand. I do not remember. Oh. Okay. I got these sparklers with a short handle on. See, like metallic handle is really close to the burning points. I think I might stand them up in the grass and light a few of them with the water vista view. Let's try this out. We'll just light a few more. Maybe like three more. Or maybe 4, cause shoot, or is this 5? 3, 2, yeah, this is 4. We'll like 3 more. 4 of them came out the package. I'll put 1 of them back in there. What we'll do, cause I don't like the way that burned my hand. Stick these in the ground. Is the ground soft enough? Surely is. Stick in the ground and then light it. And just watch these burn, sparkle, glow. 1 more. To divine remembrance. 250th birthday of the United States of America. Let from now on, and our perception of the past be that of the remembrance that we are the divine in evolution. We are limitless potential, we are wellness, we are balance. We are multidimensionality. We are one of infinite simulations or dimensions or matrices. Our simulation, our matrix, our dimensionality. Being one with infinite paradigms beyond our synaptical understanding of reality or divine evolution. More than more, reality or divine evolution is just as worthy and well and balanced, and beautiful, and powerful in the way that we exist. We are the I am. Happy birthday. I actually have a birthday song. Let me sing it. It's on my album, my catalog, Agape, the album. So we like these if they want to light. Let me put y'all down for 1 brief second. Love you unconditional on your birthday and every day. Thankful for this day. God bless this airplane. Y'all, lighting these might prove to be a little bit of a to-do. First off, where are they at? Because I kind of lost them in the grass. There's 1, there's 2. Where's the 3rd one? Where's the 3rd one? The wind's blowing. Well, making and lighting these, bit of a challenge. Y'all gonna go put y'all down for 1 more second. 1 more second. Love you unconditional on your birthday and every day. Thankful for this day. God bless this airplane. All stands beyond space and time. Still thankful for our friends. that creates you and I. Love you unconditional. I wanted to sit down and watch these burn. By the time I light all of them, they are gonna be. That was an idea, but I was like, love you unconditional on your birthday and every day. Thankful for this day. God bless this airplane. All sins beyond space and time. Still thankful for our faith that creates you and I.
Between me and you, life is all that it's cracked up to be. Taking my dark moments with as much gratitude as I do my light, I am able to perceive a wider scope of who I am. I am able to perceive more of my multidimensionality.
Which is available on Amazon books, in the Amazon bookstore. Coming from the soil, my book. I wrote palm frites into my book. It's a restaurant in NYC. My book, Coming on the Story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm Home, is available in the Amazon bookstore. It's about what humanity is about to going through the Great Awakening, the Great Shift, where we wake up to our limitless potentials. So I wrote about palm frites in my book. I've been wanting to go to palm frites since I was a kid. I've been talking about palm frites for the last 3 months. I'm manifested. I'm in New York City, NYC. Palm frites is 44 minutes that way if you walk, 8 minutes if you Uber, you know.
You rang. How can I assist you, dear Asya? Well, I'm on my flight to London, and I got a vision. Ashley-Nicole, please, Mindy, my dearest galactic ancestor, tell me what's going on here. I didn't know who else to ask about this, so I dropped into a deep meditation. And here you are. I'm always here, whenever you need me. Me and all of creation. You are a dimension of all of creation. I'm a character in a book?
Hey, my name is Asya, and I am an interdimensional being. I know. I just found out myself. Everything that I thought was my truth was a lie. I chose to continue this life because of the one thing that I know isn't a lie. Love.
What did you think the book of Akashic Records consisted of? Just as Ashley-Nicole authored you or channeled you into creation, your co-creator, Ashley, was written into creation herself. But you reside within a reality of infinite realities. The age of unconditional love you have been assisting to bring about. You, your co-creator Ashley, and all of creation have been assisting to create, will allow for all realities, dimensions, and creations to transcend space and time, to grow, learn, and love from and with one another, as one creation, one family. Whoa. I had such a great time in London. I saw Big Ben. I ate at one of my favorite restaurants that I'd never visited before, Bacchanalia, London. I stayed at the Claremont Victoria, right around the corner from Buckingham Palace. I visited the palace as well. I also graduated into my role as an ambassador of the universe. I know. It went like this. As I was awaiting London public transit to take me zero point 0.6 miles away from my destination, Bacchanalia, London, I got an epiphany. I once told a friend, our bodies aren't dumpsters for all of our emotions. And I was reminded that I had been holding in a lot of resentment and anger over the years for being or presenting as other than who I was, for not allowing my soul or my true authenticity to breathe. I was reminded by my ancestors that me forgetting who I was, a goddess having a human experience, was a part of the makings of me. And not only was forgetting who I am a part of the makings of me, but it was for my protection. I had to develop the skills or karmic lessons to be able to wield the power that is me, myself, my God essence, my goddess essence. All of the resentment, anger, envy, jealousy, and rage I held within, I'm now able to observe with a subjective view, an objective view, detached from the energies and detach all people, places, and things from the thought patterns associated with this energy in order to create new thought patterns to utilize the energy to manifest a reality that I do want, a reality of wellness, a reality for abundance for all, a reality of abundance for all. I sit here on this bench in the park whenever I need space to be with myself. Okay, how do I present this one? Other dimensions of myself or my ancestors shared with me that there is such a thing as a shadow government here on planet Earth. Based off of my internal work, my shadow work, my astral travel, and my learnings with my spirit guides, I have the understanding that everything in creation is multidimensional. The government is multidimensional. Our governments are multidimensional. Who are the shadows lurking behind the light, or what we can perceive in our reality? The shadow government is actually angelic beings, the all, oneness, or God, assisting with humanity's and planet Earth's ascension. Everything we've experienced and everything that we will experience has served as tools for self-mastery to be able to wield our oneness, God power, in physical form here in this realm of creation called planet Earth as human beings. As we all, as individual humans, continue to align with our internal gnosis or our soul's knowings or our soul blueprint, we will continue to extinguish any remnants of the amnesiatic states in which we created out of false pretense, in which we created out of the understanding that we are abundance, in which we created out of the understanding that we are dimensions and are God, Goddess.
I'm glad we were able to pencil each other in.
Me too. You know, our missions keep us busy. Super busy.
Yeah, I know. We just have to remember where our mission starts. Internal, our soul. Where we meet, our soul.
Yes and yes. Before I get into all the juicy astral details, you like my new hairstyle?
I really do. What inspired the do? I'm not sure. I just wanted something different. Well, different for me anyways. I love it, Asya. Thank you. I'm so grateful for our bond, our connection. My internal knowings, intuition, God inside told me a while ago that we were created with each other's most wildest dreams and possibilities in mind. I definitely believe it now. If I had any doubts before, I have less doubts now. Do you want to talk about it? In front of the camera? Cut! What are you talking about, Chase? Why don't you want to talk about it on camera, Asya? Asya? Chase is talking about some things that have implications on human nature and the planet. I'm not sure if I want to talk about it on camera yet. Well, Asya, you signed on to be a part of a show where you divulged the journey, your spiritual alignment, to hopefully encourage others that are going through similar things as yourself. You have to tell your truth, tell your story. It's going to be fine. Okay, Asya? Okay. I am a key. I am a key. And our union in this reality solidifies the solidarity of all of creation, the oneness of all things. A new world. A God dream. My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm Home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my Atom's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I need no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore. I am a key. I am a key. And our union in this reality solidifies the solidarity of all of creation, the oneness of all things. A new world. A God dream. Graduation day. Last night was pretty significant. I don't want to gaslight mine or your existences. Every moment is significant. The Center Intelligence Agency declassified documents pertaining to the valid nature of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is protected by forces that are the oneness of all things. Do you remember reading about curses placed on archaeologists that dug up ancient Egyptian tombs? Yeah. Tampering with the Ark of the Covenant, if you don't have the energetic embodiment or keys within your energetic embodiment to do so. Curse times 100 trillion. What's in the Ark of the Covenant? Epoch.
the age of unconditional love. Thankfully, I am the codes. And gratitude expressed for the infinite dimensions of existence that are also the codes. And gratitude to evolution. In a past life or another dimension of myself, I was an agent in the illumination system, an ancient spiritual organization that defends the evolution of human consciousness, the growth and balance and wellness of humanity. We become reacquainted this lifetime, this dimension of the self, as Ashley. While I was sitting in my home in the States, an illumination system agent, Larry, spiritually communicated with me using extrasensory perception, multidimensionality, to offer his presence in my podcast to assist as humanity awakens. Simultaneously, he was cloning my energy to retrieve the findings within the Ark of the Covenant to liberate humanity. I am sure the covenant is in great hands. Being that the epoch energy is an omnipotent force that you truly cannot control, you are able to harness the energy, embody the energy, to follow the guidance, universally aligned, to contribute your authentic frequency, beingness, wellness, medicine to creation. Another day in the simulation. Let's see what's cooking good looking with wellness and balance. Okay. An instant message from the luminescent system. Let's see what's going on today. We are simulation. But this is not a drill. But what does this mean? Is it done? Did we do it? Did we do it? What does this mean to you, Ashley?
We made the impossible possible. Yeah. That's why we're celebrating. God in the physical, we're angel nation. God in the physical, we're angel nations. We waited. Love is on fire. There are you and I. My civilizations that are powerful.